Trick or Treat is happening tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. in the event center. Please come join us for games, candies, food, and lots of fun. See you there!
The Art and Faith Sunday School class invites you to join them for 2 wonderful field trips. The first is today after the 11:11 service. They're heading to the Kimball Art Museum for lunch and to view the new Mary Magdalene painting. The second will be on November 2nd at the Romanian Food Festival. They'll be meeting at 6 p.m. in front of the sanctuary at St. Mary's Romanian Orthodox Church. They'll tour the beautiful church there, observe the works of art, and then enjoy the Romanian food and music. No registration required for these field trips. Reach out to Pastor Mike with any questions.
The women of First United Methodist Church of Colleyville are invited to join us for a women's ministry event on November 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Board and Brush. We'll be gathering together to share some snacks, to paint a sign, and to share time and fellowship. We invite you to bring just $10 with you to help cover the costs, and you can sign up in our newsletter or at the church office. Feel free to reach out with any questions. We can't wait to see you.
Holiday Extravaganza is a one-day fun event of holiday shopping with vendors, silent and online auctions, and Santa Claus. The main purpose of the event is to raise funds for our church missions and to support groups in our community. This year's Extravaganza will be held on November 9th from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. and we could use your help. We need items for the auctions, both silent and online, and we need volunteers. Volunteers to help set up, to greet, to monitor silent auction tables, and to set out the items for the silent auction tables. But we also need volunteers to clean up at the end of the day, to tear down the vendor booths. That way we can have our Sunday morning worship in the event center. So as you can tell, there's tons of different ways you can volunteer and be involved in this event. You can bring those silent auction items to the church office now, and there's also a Sign Up Genius in the church newsletter where you can volunteer. Yard signs are also available and will be a great way to show your support for this event. They're in the narthex and you can place those outside of your homes or businesses. Thank you so much for your help.
Friends, this is Pastor Mike, and you're invited to join me in the Event Center here at First United Methodist Church of Colleyville on Sunday, November the 10th at 6 p.m. There you'll see a moving presentation by Anna Salton Eisen. Ms. Eisen is the daughter of parents who actually survived the Holocaust. She's the author of 2 books. One she wrote with her father, George Salton, who was interred in 10 prison camps. The other book, the second book, is her story of growing up as a child of survivors of the Holocaust. Eisen's father was an artist, and she'll share some of the sketches that he made while interred at those 10 different camps, and also afterwards as he reflected on his experience. It should be a very special, moving time for all of us. I hope to see you again on November 10th at 6 p.m. Thank you.
Save the date to celebrate a remarkable milestone. First United Methodist Church of Colleyville's 100th anniversary. On Sunday, November 24th, we'll recognize this special occasion with one worship service at 10 a.m. followed by our traditional Thanksgiving potluck. Our kids will have an opportunity to attend a birthday party for the church during part of the worship service, and also be on the lookout for more details about what dishes to bring to the potluck. As we journey towards our 100th anniversary, we will be taking time to look back at our past and what has brought us here today. Over the next few weeks, we're excited to share videos from several of our former pastors at First United Methodist Church of Colleyville. So stay tuned after the announcement.
October is Pastor Appreciation Month, and we sure love our pastors. Help us express our gratitude to them. Stop by the table in the narthex or the event center. Write your thanks or a note of praise to our pastors on a leaf, and we'll get them hung up for everyone to see. Thank you.
That's all of our announcements for today. Check out this video on YouTube for all the links to the sign-up forms, or register for our newsletter, or just keep up with us on our Facebook.
I'm Dr. Gary Kinley. I was Senior Minister of First United Methodist Church of Colleyville from July 2001 to July 2007. and I want to wish you congratulations on your anniversary and celebration time. We had some meaningful times of blessing and connection. We also had some amazing times of helping and reaching out beyond our doors with service projects and outreach ministries, particularly with a sister congregation of the Jewish faith, Congregation Beth Israel, whom we hosted for their Friday evening Shabbat services for many years while they raised funds so that they could afford to build their own synagogue there. And of course, reaching out and ministry comes with a price at times. The church was vandalized during the construction of the new multipurpose Family Life Center and Event Center, and a swastika was carved into wet concrete. Even though it was mostly removed, you might be able to still see a scar of it near the entrance door of the event center on the Church Street side. I was so impressed with how this congregation responded under times of pressure, times of need, and times of service. And I know that you will continue in that effort and that mission to be disciples who are leaders for Jesus Christ. And we celebrate the life and journey of what it is to be God's people together. So remember, as the comma campaign says, God is still speaking. Never place a period where God has placed a comma. May you continue to see God's word speaking in your life every day as a community of faith and love. In the name of the Christ whom we serve. Thank you.